Hi, everybody, and welcome to Salt Hawk Baseball versus Derby today. Glenn Grunwald, your host. First pitch coming up in just a little bit. So glad to have you along as we'll get set for baseball action, high school style. And glad to be back with the Salt Hawks on this last home game today. This is the last home game for the seniors as they had senior night on Friday night. And as they get set for baseball action coming your way in just a little bit. So, again, pleasure to have you along. Both teams warming up earlier on the field. We'll take a look at the starting lineups in just a little bit as they come to the field. So, again, Hutchinson getting set to host Derby tonight. And, again, this was planned to be played over at Rice Park. So if you're at Rice Park wondering what's going on, you best head over to Hobart Detter is where it is going to be. Game coming up this Friday will be at Mays. Now, if you want to go to that game, you're going to have to order your tickets. There's not any restrictions on the attendance, but your tickets need to be purchased through the Salt Hawk Twitter account. That'll be coming up for your information. So they will not be selling any tickets at the door. That's a heads up for Friday. Again, Salt Hawks traveling to Mays, and then on Tuesday the 4th, down at Great Bend for that makeup game against the Panthers of Great Bend, where Hutch was leading 5-0 in the top half of the second inning. And then one more game would be a week from Friday, and that will be conclusion of the 2021 season, and we'll wait for the sub-state bids to see where everybody's going to be right here. Hutch is warming up. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back with more coming your way right after this.
During this unpredictable year, the Hutchinson Medicine Shop has taken extreme measures in keeping our customers and our staff safe. We have opened our lobby, but continue to offer curbside service with a mask and a smile. We also can deliver your meds to your home or workplace, and if you live out of town, we can mail them. Kindness, efficiency, and professionalism has never waned. Thank you for getting your meds local. The Hutch Medicine Shop in Midtown.
Here at People's Bank and Trust, we've invested in the future.
It's not just technology.
It's not just accounts. It's you, our biggest asset. And that's priceless.
We will be with you every step of the way.
From big business decisions to your very first transaction, we want solutions that work for you.
For us, it's simple. Relationships matter.
People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Elliott Mortuary, family owned and operated since 1935, has served the area with integrity, care, and dedication. Have you ever considered a pre-planned funeral? It lifts the burden from loved ones during an emotional time. Plus, you know your personal wishes will be carried out as planned. Did you know it can also mean lower funeral costs? Make the time to pre-plan your funeral. It's more affordable, and if you ever move, it's transferable. Care and integrity are what makes family-owned Elliott Mortuary the right choice for you. Call today and ask about pre-planned funerals at Elliott Mortuary.
All right, leading off for Derby and batting right-handed will be Cade Snodgrass. Snodgrass is a senior, plays the shortstop position for Derby High School as we're about set to get underway. Carter Boo on the mound pitching for Hutchinson. Here comes the first pitch. Missing outside, ball one. So 1-0 the count. Just underway at Hobart Detter Field. Overcast sky today. Temperature supposed to get up to about 84 degrees. Pitch missing, 2-0 the count. So we're in the top half of the first inning, just getting underway. There's the pitch in there for a strike. 2-1 to count now to Cade Snodgrass. Luke Westerman on deck and Luke Stewart in the hole for Derby. Westerman, a junior. Pitch missing outside. 3-1 to count now. So, Boo having a nice senior year. No scores have yet, just underway. Game number 1 of the day, starting a little early. Gets by Boo on a hit back. Picked up by the second baseman over to first base. In time, got him. So out number 1 is recorded. Brings up second baseman Luke Westerman. Westerman, a junior. He also is a pitcher for Derby High. Carter Booth, the right-hander. Here comes the delivery. Fouled off. Right back toward us. 0-1 to count. Starting the ball game with only one umpire, and that's the home plate umpire. A couple others on the way. I see one coming up the line right now. Counts even at 1-1. To Luke Westerman. Pitch in there for a strike. 1-2 the count now. Boo looks in, gets set. Here comes the windup in the pitch. Ball hits sharply to right field. High pop, fly ball out there, and this ball's going to be caught over there for the out. Nice job by Rodriguez to get underneath it for the Salt Hawks. Out number 2. So if you're scoring, fly to right for out number 2, F9. Brings up Luke Stewart, the catcher for the Derby Panthers. Luke Stewart is a senior. He's the catcher. Now we have our umpire out off the right field line. Pitch missing, 1-0 the count. Stewart wearing number 20 on his jersey back. Derby in the dark green uniforms, Hutch in their whites, fouled off. Counts even at 1 apiece. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 down here in the top half of the second inning. Glenn Grunwald, your host, right here on HutchPost.com. We'll have the game Friday as well from Mays, and then we'll travel down to Great Bend. Wrap up at Newton a week from Friday. Pitch missing, 2-1 to count. Looking in his Boo. Here comes the windup into pitch. Way outside. Got away from the catcher. And it'll be 3-1 to count now. Kyle Elliott, the catcher, and they walk him. They walk Westerman, so a man on base now. Now check that, Stewart on the base on balls. That'll bring up Reed Liston. Liston is a senior as well, outfielder. Seeger is a courtesy runner now at first base. Liston gets set. Right-hand hitter. Here comes the pitch from Boo. Fouled out. Straight back. 0-1 to count on Liston. Derby again with an outstanding athletic program. Football, basketball, and now baseball. Throw over to first base. There goes the runner down to second base. The tag. Got him, and he's out. So Westerman, Stewart will be that third out trying to steal second base. And the side is retired. We go to the bottom half of the first inning. Hutchison coming to bat. No score as of yet. We'll be back with more coming your way right after this timeout.
Just when you thought you were done with taxes, you got a letter from the IRS. Maybe you're being audited, or maybe you filed for an extension and still need some tax help. We at H&R Block are there for you. We don't stop working on April 15th. Our tax professionals are here to help you year-round. So if you have tax issues you need a hand with, even if H&R Block didn't do your taxes the first time around, visit our offices in Hutchinson, Lyons, or Ellsworth and let our experienced tax professionals help get you every dollar you deserve.
Hi, this is DJ Kaufman
and Jeff Yoder
of the DJ Kaufman Agency. Insurance rates come and go, but not so for proactive customer service.
That's right, DJ. As your agent, we'll help you find and personally service your coverage. Instead of handing your file and information over to someone else after the sale, it will stay with us where we'll keep our eyes on it.
There's more to insurance than rate buying. There's proactive customer service. I'm DJ Kaufman
and Jeff Yoder of the DJ Kaufman Agency
in Hutchinson and at djkaufmaninsurance.com. Uncommon options with practical proactive service.
Listen to that. Nature thriving, kids having fun, and memories being made. Too bad it's all happening in your neighbor's yard. Break the cycle of your yard being in the no-fun zone. Call Advanced Termite and Pest Control for year-round fertilization, weed control, as well as grub control. Advance is now accepting new customers for this annual program, and when you call, ask them about their discount. Advance is fully licensed and trained and can help make your yard beautiful. Call Advance at 662-3616, serving you since 1985.
Now leading off for the Salthawks of Hutchinson will be Dixon. He'll be the batter, as he will be leading off for the Salthawks. Kyler Dixon, he is a senior. He'll step in there to bat away. It'll be Dixon, Newquist, and Boo in the top half of the order as we get set for the bottom half of the inning. No score as of yet. Derby went up 3 up, 3 down, and left a runner batting as it was Stewart being thrown out at second base. Miles Thompson over to Newquist for the out. Comes Dixon. He'll step in. Into the box, and now he gets set. On the mound, Mitchell Johnson. Johnson, the pitcher. He's a lefty. Here comes the toss. Big kid out there. Pitch missing. 1-0 the count. 1-0 the count. Johnson, the pitcher for Derby. Here comes the windup, the kick, and the pitch. In there for a strike. Caught that outside corner. 1-1 the count now. Johnson chucking it pretty good. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. Foul back. Fouled it off. Got a little piece of it. Dixon did. So the count's still 1-2. Nobody down here in the bottom half of the first inning. Hutchinson's first opportunity to bat. 1-2 the count. Here's Johnson's delivery. Outside missing. Counts 2-2. It's even. Basketball is all put to rest now with the junior college tournament over. Congratulations to Coffeyville. Pitch missing outside. Counts full at 3-2. You want to hear more from Jay Herkelman, the Coffeyville coach. Tune in to Reno County Coaches Show on KWBW on Thursday night at 6 o'clock. That'll be the last Reno County Coaches Show as well. To be talking to Brandon Torgerson, the golf coach over at Bueller as well. Here comes the windup in the pitch. Outside he walked him. So a base on ball now to Dixon. That'll bring up Newquist. Kinzer Newquist, the batter. Boo on deck and Miles Thompson in the hole. Brings up Newquist, the shortstop. He'll step into the box and get set. Shortstop for Hutch High. Johnson looks over to first base. Dixon with a little bit of a lead. Pitch in there for a strike. 0-1 to count. So Hutch with a base runner. Derby had a base runner, but was erased on the throw out by Miles Thompson to Newquist back in the top half of the first inning. Johnson, here comes the pitch. Bunts down the line and foul. As Newquist squared away to bunt. Just a little foul and bounced over in the green grass down that right field line. Counts at 0-2 now to Newquist. Looks to Jim Preston to get the signs. And now we get set again. Johnson looks over at first base. Gets set to deliver. Here he comes. The bunt. It's good. Hard one, but over to first base. A little too hard to get the out there on the force. So a fielder's choice now. As Newquist is out number 1. Moves the runner Dixon up to second base. So Newquist with that bunt got it past the pitcher, between the pitcher and first. Johnson was able to jump off the mound and get to it easily. In about a 2-step throw out over at first base for out number 1. Johnson gets set. Here comes the pitch. Missing. Ball 1. So speed on the bases now with Dixon at second base, taking a pretty good lead. Boo base hit would score Dixon if it's hit out of the infield. 1-0 to count. Here comes the pitch. Strike 1. 1-1 to count. Hutchison and Derby, bottom half of the first inning. No score as of yet. Hutchison now with the runner in scoring position at second base on the sacrifice by Newquist. Dixon's out there. Faked the throw over to second base off the rubber. No throw made, but back safely is Dixon anyway. Takes a couple, about a 10-foot lead now at second base. See if he gets the jump. What Booth thought about going after that one, 2-1 to count. Trying to get something he can drive. Booth to play baseball at Hutch Community College next year. Pitch hit straight up in the air. It's popped up. Going to be trouble. Coming over trying to make the catch is the catcher, and he makes a heck of a play. Out number 2 is recorded, so popping out was Boo for out number 2. So Miles Thompson with an opportunity now to drive in a run. First baseman Miles Thompson, senior. Wears number 31 on his jersey. Rodriguez on deck and Turner in the hole. No score as of yet. Runner in second base with 2 out in the bottom half of the second inning for the Hutch High Salthawks. Thompson hits from that left side. So lefty versus lefty here. Pitching there for a strike. 0-1 to count. Thompson gets set. The windup and the pitch. Strike call. Caught that upper edge. 0-2 the count now. So Thompson's got to protect the plate here. Can't be left standing. Trying to drive in a run. Johnson working pretty efficiently. Here comes the pitch. Inside. 1-2. The count, throw down to second base. And again, caught by the shortstop. No tag made. So Dixon back safely. Thompson gets set. Here comes the pitch, hit on the right side of the infield. Scooped up by the second baseman over to first for out number 3. So Thompson, 4-3 if you're scoring for out number 3. We go to, again, the top half of the second inning, as Liston will be coming back to bat as he was the one up there after the throw for the out was made. We'll be back with more coming your way right after this timeout.
Hi, this is Rob, and I want to tell you about one of my favorite places in Kansas to get a melt-in-your-mouth cheeseburger. It's RV Drive-In, where they've been serving up fresh food, not fast food, since 1948. They're famous for their burgers, but you can also try their homemade pork tenderloin sandwich, patty melts, BLTs, and so much more. Tuesday, Thursday evenings, Friday, and Saturday, they make their homemade onion rings that are the best I've ever eaten. RV Drive-In, Kansas' oldest drive-in at 201 East Avenue A and online at rvdrivein.com.
Pools Plus knows how to have fun, even at work. We are a family-owned and operated business for over 30 years, with most of our employees carrying over 15 years tenure. Part-time and full-time positions are now available for all sales and service positions. Experience is preferred, but not required, as we are looking to train the right person. Stop by Pools Plus today to see if you are ready to dive into a rewarding career. Pools Plus, 21 East 1st in downtown Hutchinson.
Call us at Pools Plus.
Don't be fooled. The hot dogs at Jackson Meat are simply the best around. Don't be fooled. The hot dogs at Jackson Meat are simply the best around. Available in different sizes and quantities, our hot dogs are always fresh and have the best flavor. Your backyard barbecue won't be complete without them. Shop locally at Jackson Meat for the finest, freshest meats and treats. Ask about our party packs filled with burgers, hot dogs, and hot links, all bundled up, ready to go. Jackson Meat, 13 West 6th Avenue.
Experience the difference at Jackson Meat.
Reed with a sharp hit ball down the left field line for the base hit, and we have our first base hit of the ball game as Reed Liston gets to the right, and he's into second with a stand-up double. So a double by Liston brings up Klima up to bat. So Liston with a nice base hit. He sets at second base. Klima gets set. Ball hits sharply. Base hit. Both are first pitch hits, and here comes Liston. Here comes the throw. They cut it off. Over to then a hold on to the ball. As making the catch was Miles Thompson on cutting off. And scoring from second base was Liston. First on the board now with a run is Derby. So they're up. They lead with the first run of the ball game, 1-0. Second base is where Klima is. Searing will step up and be the batter. So an RBI for Klima on the double. Here comes the windup and the pitch. 1-0 the count. Colson is the first name of Srinsinj. He's a senior outfielder, right-hand pitcher also. Pitch missing. 2-0 the count. Boo looks in, runner at second base. Person to climb, one run across with nobody out in this inning. And back quickly is going to be climbing back to second base. Boo gets set out of the stretch. Comes the pitch outside, pops away, and over the third base goes the runner. So climb over the third base. Popped away from Elliott. 3-0 to count now. Carter Boo gets set. Here comes the pitch. Strike call. 3-1 to count. Ball hits sharply right side, and it's going to be down to the corner, bounces off the fence. 1 run will score on his way to third, a Syringe, and he will hold up with a stand-up triple. So 2 runs across here in the inning. And 2-0 ball game now. Derby with the lead with nobody out. Brings up Braden Horn. Horn is a sophomore. He has a brother that plays as well that's a senior. So now Braden Horn with a runner at third base can bring in a run with nobody out. With a good piece of hitting. 2-0 ball game. Derby jumping on Hutchinson here in the top half of the second inning. 1-0 to count. Boo, the pitcher. Here comes the delivery. Ball hit straight away, popped up. Coming in is Rodriguez, and he'll make the catch. Here comes the tag from third to throw all the way down the line, and got him. A tag right as he came down the line. And again, Braden Horn, the first out, and then the tag, Syringe, the second out. That'll bring up Jace Horn, his brother, the designated hitter. So 2 down now. Nice job on the throw by Rodriguez. It actually was not accurate to the plate, but it drifted up the line enough where Elliott could catch it and put the tag on. Pitch in there for a strike. As far as being graded for the throw, Rodriguez, again, not on the line, but it was right where it needed to be for Elliott to get to it and put the tag on him. Pitch in there on the hook. 0-2 to count. Nice curveball. 0-2 to count. 2 down now in the top half of the second inning. Boo out of the stretch. Throw hits it. This one should be caught by Rodriguez, and it is. He had to come in and make a nice effort to get to the ball, but out number 3 is recorded. We go to the bottom half of the inning. Derby getting 2 runs across on a couple solid hits. Hutch coming to bat when we return right after this timeout.
Edward Jones, this is Shirley speaking. How may I help you? Oh, hey, Neil. How are you? How was the trip?
With nearly 7 million investors,
Right here. Hold on 1 second.
you'd expect us to have a highly skilled call center.
Kevin, Neil Hawley's on line 1.
Okay, great. And we do. It's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing.
Your local Edward E. Jones financial advisor, Will Thacker, is located at 1441 East 30th Avenue, Suite B. Phone number is 728-1141.
We drive everywhere to help our son reach his dream of becoming an elite swimmer. So we enrolled in the Know Your Drive program with American Family Insurance. It gives us discounts for safe driving, which comes in handy, no matter where his dreams take him. With Know Your Drive, save up to 20% and get closer to your dreams.
American Family Insurance.
Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance agent Travis Rodenbaugh is located at 17. The Salt Hawk Booster Club is proud to support Salt Hawk baseball for this season. The Salt Hawk Booster Club is an important part of Salt Hawk activities and athletics, supporting the Hutch High student athletes all year round. Do you like Hutch High sports? Then the Salt Hawk Booster Club needs you. Sign up today for only $25 annually and support Salt Hawk sports. For more information, call 620-200-1108 and go Salt Hawks. Right fielder stepping in will be Rodriguez. Rodriguez with a couple of great plays. Braden Rodriguez will step in. One was the last catch, which he really had to get on his horse to come and get to. The other was the throw to the plate, which was, again, offline a little bit, but it ended up being perfect, Elliott. And he was able to get the tag made. So Rodriguez starts off the bottom half of the second inning. Looking at a ball, 1-0 the count. Rodriguez with his thumb wrapped because he got it hit the other day on Friday. Ballooned up in a big way. Pitch missing. 2-0 the count. Rodriguez steps in. And to get the old drill up bit out there today to remove some of the pressure from the blood. It had ran to his thumb. Tough kid. Strike call. 2-1 to count. Steps in and gets set. Johnson's pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Nice job by Braden. Staying alive with the foul tip. 2-2 to count. 2-0 ball game. Derby played at 2 in that top half of the second inning. A couple solid base hits, including a triple. That triple, though, was tagged out at home for out number 2. Goes to wind up in a pitch. Full count now. 3-2 to count now to Braden Rodriguez. Ball, wind blowing in from center field, but just kind of a slight breeze. Nothing like we've had the last couple days. Pitch fouled straight back. So 3-2 to count now. It's full. So now we get set. 3-2 pitch. Wind up and the pitch. Ball hit to the right side. Foul ball. Three and two to count. Full now on Rodriguez. Comes the throw and walked him. Base on balls to Rodriguez. Nice job of watching that situation. So runner at first base now on Rodriguez. This will bring up Bennett Turner. So Turner will step in. Where's number 30 on his jersey? Johnson, the big left-hander. Here comes the pitch. Upstairs, 1-0 the count. Derby, dark green uniforms, white pants, white numerals. Look in. Here comes the pitch. Strike call. 1-1 to count now to Bennett Turner. Rodriguez at first base. Nobody out. Bottom half of the second inning. Hudson trailing 2-0. Pitch in there for a strike. 1-2 the count. Wind up in the pitch, hit sharply down the line, base hit, got by the third baseman. Nice hit by Turner. Runners at first and second. That was solid. As Turner hit a scorcher up the line, third baseman came close to getting a mid on it. So runners at first and second now with nobody down. Hutchinson has something working here in the bottom half of the second. This will bring Cannon Kroll, the DH, up the bat. So runners at first and second now for the Salthawks. Pitch a little upstairs. One and 0 the count now. Johnson looks in. Pitch outside. 2-0 the count. So runners at first and second with nobody out. Hutchinson trying to rally back. They trail 2-0. Kroll set. Johnson set on the mound. Here comes the pitch. Outside. Counts 3-0. So catcher comes out to go out to talk to Johnson a little bit. Get set on their pitches. Just a quick timeout. We'll take it with them. Just wanted to trot out and have a little talk. That's Drake Thatcher, the catcher for Derby. 2-0 ball game. Derby on top. Bottom half of the second inning. Hutchinson threatening now with runners at first and second with nobody out. Kroll the batter. He's the DH today. Caught the edge. Strike call. 3-1. Three and 1 count now. Kroll gets set. So does Johnson. Derby's Johnson, the batter. Here comes the pitch. Ball hit. Foul ball out of play. Straight back. Johnson looks in. Comes the pitch. Struck him out. So there's your strikeout. And one down. So Kroll strikes out. They'll bring up Cunningham, Nolan Cunningham, the center fielder. Now, timeout's going to be taken. A little trip to the mound. We'll take a break as well. We'll be right back.
Forward. Always moving. Never stagnant. Together. Nothing great is ever accomplished without it. At Fee Insurance Group, we've been working side by side with our clients for more than a century. Together with individuals, organizations, and communities, we look ahead to protect the people, places, and things they love. We're Fee Insurance Group.
Cunningham steps back in.
Together.
Cunningham steps in the bat. Here comes the pitch. And down to third base on the throw. Quickly beating it was Rodriguez. As a strike called, Cunningham swung away, so a double steal. Rodriguez down to third, and Turner over to second base with one down. So here comes the pitch. Hard hit ball, center field. Might have a chance to catch it. Back pedaling, and he makes the catch. Here comes the tag, a double tag, and Hutchinson will score the run easily, and then the third base safe. Everybody's safe. And Rodriguez was able to score. So Turner over to third base. 2 out now. It's Cunningham with a sac fly. That'll bring up Elliott. Kyle Elliott, the batter. So Hutchinson gets a run across. 2-1 ball game. One down here, and he check that 2 out in the bottom half. This catch was made for the out. Pitch in there for a strike. 0-1 to count. Elliott, the batter. Here comes the pitch. Hit to the right side of the infield. Slow roller to the first baseman. He'll give it over to Johnson, and out number 3 is recorded. So Elliott from 3-1 on the out. And we go to the top half of the third inning, but Hutch on the board. 2-1 ball game. Derby with the lead. We'll be back with more coming your way right after this timeout.
During this unpredictable year, the Hutchinson Medicine Shop has taken extreme measures in keeping our customers and our staff safe. We have opened our lobby, but continue to offer curbside service with a mask and a smile. We also can deliver your meds to your home or workplace, and if you live out of town, we can mail them. Kindness, efficiency, and professionalism has never waned. Thank you for getting your meds local. The Hutch Medicine Shop in Midtown.
at People's Bank and Trust, we've invested in the future.
It's not just technology.
It's not just accounts. It's you, our biggest asset. And that's priceless.
We will be with you every step of the way.
From big business decisions to your very first transaction, we want solutions that work for you.
For us, it's simple. Relationships matter.
People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Elliott Mortuary, family owned and operated since 1935, has served the area with integrity, care, and dedication. Have you ever considered a pre-planned funeral? It lifts the burden from loved ones during an emotional time. Plus, you know your personal wishes will be carried out as planned. Did you know it can also mean lower funeral costs? Make the time to pre-plan your funeral. It's more affordable, and if you ever move, it's transferable. Care and integrity are what makes family-owned Elliott Mortuary the right choice for you. Call today and ask about pre-planned funerals at Elliott Mortuary.
All right, Derby will come out the bat here, and the right fielder will be Knox, Tanner Knox. In the top half of the third inning, Derby is leading 2-1. Hutch had an opportunity to get another run in, but did a nice job of getting the sack when they needed it. Rodriguez scored the run, and it's 2-1 ball game. 1-0 to count now to Knox. Knox is a senior. Here comes the windup and the pitch from Boo. Ball hit to the right side. Miles has got to gobble it up. He'll take it unassisted for the out. So Miles Thompson with the out over there. Out number 1 made by Knox. This will bring up the top of the order now. Cade Snodgrass will step in. Grounded out back to shortstop, back in the first. Snodgrass is the senior. He's the shortstop. Pitch missing, 1-0 the count. Top of the third, 2-1 ball game. Derby with the lead. Derby at bat. Snodgrass with one down. Pitch missing, 2-0 the count. Batter steps in, pitch. Missing, 3-0 now. So, Boo, we need to be careful. They can give him something easy to hit. Snodgrass wearing jersey number 1. He'll step in. Here comes the Boo pitch. Came in there hard, 3-1 the count now. With the fastball. Boo on the mound. Here comes the windup and the pitch. Way away, and that walks him on a wild pitch. And hustling down with Snodgrass, thinking about taking another base, but he's down at first base with the ball. That one just flat got away from Carter Boo. Here comes Westerman. He flied out to right field for out number 2 back in the first inning of play. So, with nobody down, a runner at first base in the person of Snodgrass, Westerman will dig in. Throw over to first base, back safely. Snodgrass hustled back. Boo out of the stretch. Ball drilled to right field, but right at Rodriguez. He makes the catch for out number 1. So fly out to right field. Nice stop catch made by Rodriguez. Moved to his right just a couple steps. Took it in. Here comes Luke Stewart. So out number 1 recorded now. Check that out. Out number 2 recorded. Comes the pitch outside, throw down to second base. They got him. Nice throw by Elliott, right on the money. And the throw was made for the out. So out number 3 is recorded. And we'll go to the bottom half of the third inning as Hutchinson doing a great job here defensively in that inning. We go to bottom half of the third. We'll be back right after this.
Elliott Mortuary, family owned and operated since 1935, has served the area with integrity, care, and dedication. Have you ever considered a pre-planned funeral? It lifts the burden from loved ones during an emotional time. Plus, you know your personal wishes will be carried out as planned. Did you know it can also mean lower funeral costs? Make the time to pre-plan your funeral. It's more affordable, and if you ever move, it's transferable. Care and integrity are what makes family-owned Elliott Mortuary the right choice for you. Call today and ask about pre-planned funerals at Elliott Mortuary.
Just when you thought you were done with taxes, you got a letter from the IRS. Maybe you're being audited, or maybe you filed for an extension and still need some tax help. We at H&R Block are there for you. We don't stop working on April 15th. Our tax professionals are here to help you year-round. So if you have tax issues you need a hand with, even if H&R Block didn't do your taxes the first time around, visit our offices in Hutchinson, Lyons, or Ellsworth and let our experienced tax professionals help get you every dollar you deserve.
Hi, this is DJ Kaufman
and Jeff Yoder
of the DJ Kaufman Agency. Insurance rates come and go, but not so for proactive customer service.
That's right, DJ. As your agent, we'll help you find and personally service your coverage. Instead of handing your file and information over to someone else after the sale, it will stay with us where we'll keep our eyes on it.
There's more to insurance than rate buying. There's proactive customer service. I'm DJ Kaufman
and Jeff Yoder of the DJ Kaufman Agency
in Hutchinson and at djkaufmaninsurance.com. Uncommon options with practical proactive service.
Here's Dixon to bat for the Salt Hawks. He'll lead it off here in the bottom half of the third inning. 2-1 ball game. Derby with the lead. Hutchinson coming to plate. Pitch missing, 1-0 the count. Nice job defensively by Hutchinson that last inning. Rodriguez with a couple catches and a nice throw by Elliott, the catcher, for the out. Down to Dixon. Pitch in there for a strike. 1-1 the count. One and 1 to count now. Nobody out. Bottom half of the third inning. 2-1 ball game. Derby with the lead. Swing and a miss. 1-2 the count now to Dixon. Johnson still on the mound. Got a little shaky back in that last inning. Comes the pitch. Strike call. Strike him out. So the big K to Dixon right there. One down now. And this will bring up Newquist, the batter. Kinsler Newquist with one down. Steps in and gets set. That's trying to get something going here in the bottom half of the third inning. Tie ball game, 2-1. Your score, Derby with the lead. Drilled to the shortstop. A second baseman makes a good catch and over to first base for the out. Nifty job right there by, again, the shortstop, Luke Westerman. Second baseman, excuse me. I'll get it straight. And that brings the batter up, Carter Boo, trying to get something going here in the inning. As two down already in the bottom half of the third inning. 2-1 score. Derby right side of the infield doing a nice job, and that was a nice play by Westerman, the second baseman. Now Boo gets set. Pitch upstairs and away. Mitchell Johnson, he's a sophomore, good-sized kid, left-hand pitcher. Comes his pitch to wind up in the throw. Missing, 2-0 the count. Johnson looks in. Here comes the windup and the pitch. Strike call. So 2-1 to count now to Boo. Hutchinson got a base on ball to Rodriguez and manufactured that run. Pitch missing, 3-1 to count. Turner with a sharp hit to send Rodriguez to third, and then the tag in, the sacrifice, walked him. So Boo down to first base. That'll bring up Thompson, Miles Thompson, the batter. So Thompson gets set. Boo down at first base. Ball 1-0 the count. Thompson out. Hit to the second baseman back in the first inning. Grounded out. Wind up in the pitch. Strike call. 1-1 to count now to Miles Thompson. Carter Boo with the lead over at first base. Johnson looks at him. Throws over to first base. Back safely is Carter Boo. Hutch had a double steal earlier when Rodriguez was able to make his way to third base, and that paid off because he was able to tag and score later on in that inning. Here comes the windup and the pitch, swing and a miss. 1-2 the count. Miles chasing upstairs. One and two the count now with two down. Carter Boo with a nice lead over at first base. See if Johnson pays attention to him or not. Still looking in. Has a sign. Now he looks at Boo. Comes to the plate. Strike calls. So Hutchinson is retired, stranding a runner. We go to the top half of the fourth inning. Derby coming to bat. We'll be back with more coming your way right after this.
Listen to that. Nature thriving, kids having fun, and memories being made. Too bad it's all happening in your neighbor's yard. Break the cycle of your yard being in the no-fun zone. Call Advanced Termite and Pest Control for year-round fertilization, weed control, as well as grub control. Advance is now accepting new customers for this annual program, and when you call, ask them about their discount. Advance is fully licensed and trained and can help make your yard beautiful. Call Advance at 662-3616, serving you since 1985.
Hi, this is Rob, and I want to tell you about one of my favorite places in Kansas to get a melt-in-your-mouth cheeseburger. It's RV Drive-In, where they've been serving up fresh food, not fast food, since 1948. They're famous for their burgers, but you can also try their homemade pork tenderloin sandwich, patty melts, BLTs, and so much more. Tuesday, Thursday evenings, Friday, and Saturday, they make their homemade onion rings that are the best I've ever eaten. RV Drive-In, Kansas' oldest drive-in at 201 East Avenue A and online at rvdrivein.com.
All right, now coming up and batting will be Stewart, Luke Stewart. Stewart wears number 20. He's a senior, and he's a catcher for Derby. Listed on deck, Klima in the hole, and Searing will be up after that. So Stewart gets set. Here comes the pitch from Boo. Ball hit hard, but to the left fielder, and coming in to make the catch will be nice catch in left field for out number one. Bring up Reed Liston, who singled this last time up. Scored a run. Nice job by Zach Hogan out in left field to make that catch. Pitch way outside and sails back to the backstop. So 1-0 the count now. Keeps Liston on edge a little bit. Boo gets set. Comes the pitch outside again. So 2-0 the count now to Reed Liston. Steps in, gets set. Here comes the windup and a pitch. Outside, missing. 3-0 to count, so green light for Liston to hit away. Strike call. 3-1 to count now to Liston. Two-1 ball game. Derby with the lead. Liston scored that first run of the contest. Pitch in there. 3-2 to count. Count full now to Liston. So payoff pitch here coming for Boo. And it hit him. Took first base. Hit by the pitch. That'll put him down at first base with 1 out. This will bring up Klima. Carson Klima, the third baseman. So now 1 out with 1 down, 1 on. And a pitch outside missing, 1-0 to count. 1 on and 1 with 1 down, I should say. Pitch will throw over to first base. Miles Thompson gathers it in. Back safely is Liston. Here comes the pitch. Ball hit sharply, but down the left field line into the Salt Hawk bullpen. Carter Booth, the pitcher for Hutchinson. First half of the doubleheader. Late game started around 6. Ball pops away, but ran down quickly by Elliott to get to it. So 2 balls and a strike. 1 down here in the top half of the 4th. Game moving right along. It's over to first base, back safely is Liston. Gets set. Boo. Here comes the pitch. Hit and foul back. Count remains at 2-2 now, even at 2-2. With 1 down. Beautiful day for baseball. Slight breeze coming in from center field. Kind of an overcast day. Rain's supposed to come tomorrow. 46% chance. Ball hit, pops straight up in the infield. Coming in will be shortstop Newquist. He makes the catch after it sailed on him just a little bit, and 2 are down. So Klima flies out. Searing will step in. Colson Searing. He is the left fielder. He was stranded. Third was the second out after back in the inning before. 1-0 the count now. Boo gets set. Runner at first place is Liston again leading off. 2 down here in the top half of the 4th. Oh, just over to first base. Nice throw by Boo. Quickly back is Liston. Boo gets set. Here comes the pitch. Missing. Throw down to second base. And it goes into the infield. Liston will stay at second base after scampering back. So 2-0 to count now to Searing. Runner in scoring position now in Liston. Liston's dad was a good quarterback at Friends University. Ball fouled off. Name is Jim Liston. 2-1 to count now to Searing. Boo will look in. Runner in scoring position and Reed Liston at second base. Here comes the pitch. Nice pitch. 2-2 to count. So 2-2 to count now to Searing. 2 down. Runner at second base. Top half of the fourth inning. That's trying to hold Derby in check. There's a strike 2 looking. See if we can get the backward K to get out of this. Liston jumps. Throw down to second base. Got him. Liston took a big jump in the throw down to second base for the third out, and he's erased off the base paths. And we go to, again, to the next inning, the bottom half of the fourth, that is, with Hutchinson coming to bat. We'll be back with more right after this.
Pools Plus knows how to have fun, even at work. We are a family-owned and operated business for over 30 years, with most of our employees carrying over 15 years tenure. Part-time and full-time positions are now available for all sales and service positions. Experience is preferred, but not required, as we are looking to train the right person. Stop by Pools Plus today to see if you are ready to dive into a rewarding career. Pools Plus, 21 East 1st in downtown Hutchinson.
Call us at Pools Plus.
Don't be fooled. The hot dogs at Jackson Meat are simply the best around. Available in different sizes and quantities, our hot dogs are always fresh and have the best flavor. Your backyard barbecue won't be complete without them. Shop locally at Jackson Meat for the finest, freshest meats and treats. Ask about our party packs filled with burgers, hot dogs, and hot links, all bundled up, ready to go. Jackson Meat, 13 West 6th Avenue.
Experience the difference at Jackson Meat.
Edward Jones, this is Shirley speaking. How may I help you? Oh, hey, Neil. How are you? How was the trip?
With nearly 7 million investors,
Right here. Hold on one second.
you'd expect us to have a highly skilled call center.
Kevin, Neil Hawley's on line 1.
Okay, great. And we do. It's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing.
Your local Edward E. Jones financial advisor, Will Thacker, is located at 1441 East 30th Avenue, Suite B. Phone number is 728-1141. Braden Rodriguez, the batter now for Hutchinson, scored a run back in the last inning after a base on balls. Tagged up at third and was able to come in after the double steal. Worked for Hutchinson. 2-1 ball game in here in the bottom half of the fourth inning. Moving right along through this ball game. And right now, Derby on top, 2-1. Johnson still on the mound. Pitch a ball, 1-0 the count. Rodriguez hitting from that right side. Here comes the pitch. Ball hit to the right side. Foul. Playable, though. And Derby first baseman tried to make a play on it. Misses. 1-1 to count. Little stumble over there by the Braden Horn. Going to be okay. Might have scraped up a knee. Johnson gets set. Gets the ball back from the catcher, and we're set to go. 1-1 count. Nobody down here, and he bottom half of the fourth inning. Hutch is in a bat. Derby's Johnson out of the stretch. Here comes the kick and the pitch. Ball hit to the shortstop. It's going to be gathered up to throw across the diamond. Nice stretch. Out number 1 is recorded. Rodriguez showing some speed down the line, though, but it'll be 5-1 if you're scoring for out number 1. That'll bring up now Turner, Bennett Turner, the third baseman. Got stranded at third base back in the second inning after the advance into second on that double steal. So he'll step in, hit a zinger to left field. Right down that third base line. Strike call, 0-1 to count. Johnson looking in, Turner gets set. Into his windup comes Johnson, here's the throw. Good eye, 2-1 to 1-1 to count now. One down here in the bottom half of the inning. One hit worked for Hutchinson, and that is Bennett Turner's one hit. Ball hit right to the right side, scarfed up by the second baseman. Here's the throw to first, and out number 2 is recorded. So that'll bring up Kroll, the batter now, the designated hitter, Cannon Kroll. Cannon will dig in. He'll get set, hit from that right side. 2 down here in the inning now. Johnson with the windup and a pitch. Swing and a miss. Oh, and 1 the count. 2 down in the inning now. We're in the bottom half of the fourth. 2-1 ball game. Derby with the lead. Strike call. 0-2 to count. Oh, 1-1 to count, excuse me. Here comes the windup from Johnson in the pitch. 2-1 to count now. Two and 1 to count to Kroll. Johnson, the pitcher. 2-1 ball game. Derby on top. Fourth inning, bottom half, a 2 down. Swing and a miss. 2-2 to count. Now Johnson didn't like the ball that he was given and gets a new one. Derby's Johnson gets set. Nobody on with 2 out. Counted 2-2. 2's all across the board. Derby leading 2-1. Johnson taking his time. Now he gets set. Big lefty delivers. Here comes the kick and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Struck out swinging for out number 3. We go to the top half of the inning now. Coming up will be the top half of the 5th. As Derby will come to bat, leading it 2-1. We'll be back right after this.
We drive everywhere to help our son reach his dream of becoming an elite swimmer. So we enrolled in the Know Your Drive program with American Family Insurance. It gives us discounts for safe driving, which comes in handy, no matter where his dreams take him. With Know Your Drive, save up to 20% and get closer to your dreams.
American Family Insurance.
Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance agent Travis Rodenbaugh is located at 1714 East 30th Avenue. Phone number is 259-7180. The Salt Hawk Booster Club is proud to support Salt Hawk baseball for this season. The Salt Hawk Booster Club is an important part of Salt Hawk activities and athletics, supporting the Hutch High student athletes all year round. You like Hutch High sports? Then the Salt Hawk Booster Club needs you. Sign up today for only $25 annually and support Salt Hawk sports. For more information, call 620-200-1108 and go Salt Hawks.
Forward. Always moving. Never stagnant. Together. Nothing great is ever accomplished without it. At Fee Insurance Group, we've been working side by side with our clients for more than a century. Together with individuals, organizations, and communities, we look ahead to protect the people, places, and things they love. We're Fee Insurance Group. Forward. Together.
Searing was batting in the top half of the last inning when the throw-out was made over to second base and got Liston caught off the bag. And he got hit by the pitch, so he's down to first base. Top half of the inning. So runner first base and Searing. This will bring up Braden Horn. Hit by pitches. Searing, second one we've had today. He and Jace both hit in the 7 and 8 hole. 1-0 the count now. Booth, the pitcher, throw to first base, back safely. Is Searing. Searing got back quickly. 3 hits for Derby, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. Got a 100 hitter going for Johnson. Hutchison with that one run across over to first base, close. Back safely. First baseman Horn. Ball hit in between the legs of Bennett Turner at third base. Here comes the play made, and it's sliding into second. On the throw is Braden Horn. So, runner at third base in Searing, as he was off and running, and Horn on a single takes second base. Error on the play, one right between the legs of Turner. This brings up Horn, Jace Horn. Nobody down now, and Derby threatening to blow this one open. The runners at second and third with nobody down here in the top half of the 5th inning. Boo gets set, and here comes the pitch. Outside. One and 0 the count now with nobody down to Derby's Jace Horn. See if Boo can pitch his way out of this one. Pitch missing, 2-0 the count. Nobody up yet in the South Hatch Storage bullpen for Hutchinson. Wind up the pitch, strike call. Little curve, 2-1 the count. See if Boo can get him to chase one here. Boo out of the stretch. Runners at second and third. Here comes the pitch. Hit right back up the middle and knocked down by Newquist, but he can't make the throw. 1 run scores. And possibly saved a run by not going over there. So Searing was able to come in and score. 3-1 ball game, and Horn goes down to third base, and Jace Horn is at first base. Solid base hit right there. Fourth hit of the contest. Brings up Knox. Knox, the 9-hole hitter. It's over to first base, back safely. Nobody down. Here comes the pitch. 0-1 the count. Searing scoring makes it 3-1. Back on that hit. It was hit hard to Newquist. Throw over to first base. Back again safely. 3-1 ball game. Certainly a game that's within reach of the Salthawks. Oh, 0-1 the count now. Here comes the pitch. Missing. 1-1 the count. So runners at the corner. 1-1 the count. Knox the batter. Knox was the first out back in the third inning. This is the fifth. Top half of the fifth inning. Shows bunt and bunts it down the third base line. Grabbed by Boo over to first base. Miles got the owl. No, they say safe, and they bobbled it. Miles held onto the baseball, but it popped up out of his mitt. So runners safe first, second, and third. Advancing will be Jace Horn to second base. And Knox was a pretty good throw, but the ball right to Miles Thompson popped out of his glove. This will bring up Snodgrass, top half of the order, with runners at first, second, and third. One run across in this top half of the fifth inning. And now the base is juiced. Ball hit to the center fielder. This will bring in a run. On the sack, here's the catch made by Cunningham. Here comes the one-run scores. Nobody else advances. So Braden Horn was able to score. So 2 runs across here in the inning. And it's 4-1 with 1 down. This will bring up Westerman. Luke Westerman. Step in. Runners at first and second. So the sac fly by Snodgrass scored the runner all the way from third. 0-1 the count. Pitch gets by, pass ball, both runners advance. So runners at second and third now with 4-1 ball game. Derby with the lead with 1 down here and a 1-1 count right now on Westerman, the Derby batter. Boo gets set. Hits, pitch is fouled off. Strike 1 and 2 now to count. Get a good look down that third base line. As you can see, the runner over at third base, Jace Horn, takes a little bit of a lead. Strikeout. So Westerman with the K, striking out for out number 2, will bring up Luke Stewart. Stewart. 4-1 ball game. Carter Boo trying to pitch out of this one. 4-1 ball game. Pitch in there for a strike. 0-1 to count. Stewart got on back in the first, but then was the third out, thrown out throwing. Pitch 1-1. 1-1 to count now with a couple down. Runner at second and third for Derby. threatening to try to blow this one open. 2 runs across in this inning. 4-1 ball game. Ball fouled straight back. 1-2 the count. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 down. 2 runs across in this inning. Boo, the pitch to Stewart. Out of the stretch. Here comes the pitch. Bounces in there. Coming down the line, close to making a play at the plate, but Boo comes in quickly. Elliott was able to get out and get to the ball. 2-2 to count now. So 2 down. Counts 2-2. 4-1 ball game. 2 on. Glenn Grunwald, your host on HutchPost.com. Top half of the 5th inning. Pitch missing, 3-2 to count. Now the wind starting to push the flag to right field a little bit to the south-southeast. A little ripple of breeze, and they walked him. Bases are full. So Stewart walks down to first base. 2 down. This will bring up Liston again. Liston singled back in the in a second inning and scored the first run of the contest, but then got hit by a pitch ball and was stranded after being caught off the bag at second base back in the 4th. So runners at first, second, and third for Derby. 2 out here in the top half of the inning. Ball fouled off. 0-1 the count. Reed Liston steps in from that left side. He's a right-hand batter. Pitch hit sharply, but right at Cunningham. He'll squeeze it for the 3rd out of the inning, and they strand 3 as we go to the bottom half of the 5th. Hutchinson trails right now 4-1 and coming to bat here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. We'll be back with more coming your way right after this timeout.
During this unpredictable year, the Hutchinson Medicine Shop has taken extreme measures in keeping our customers and our staff safe. We have opened our lobby, but continue to offer curbside service with a mask and a smile. We also can deliver your meds to your home or workplace, and if you live out of town, we can mail them. Kindness, efficiency, and professionalism has never waned. Thank you for getting your meds local. The Hutch Medicine Shop in Midtown.
Here at People's Bank and Trust, we've invested in the future.
It's not just technology.
It's not just accounts. It's you, our biggest asset. And that's priceless.
We will be with you every step of the way.
From big business decisions to your very first transaction, we want solutions that work for you.
For us, it's simple. Relationships matter.
People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Elliott Mortuary, family owned and operated since 1935, has served the area with integrity, care, and dedication. Have you ever considered a pre-planned funeral? It lifts the burden from loved ones during an emotional time. Plus, you know your personal wishes will be carried out as planned. Did you know it can also mean lower funeral costs? Make the time to pre-plan your funeral. It's more affordable, and if you ever move, it's transferable. Care and integrity are what makes family-owned Elliott Mortuary the right choice for you. Call today and ask about pre-planned funerals at Elliott Mortuary.
Well, Mercer Thatcher will be on the mound. He's a junior for the Derby Panthers. Comes in a relief. Cunningham steps in after making a nice play on the ball in center field. Nolan Cunningham here in the bottom half of the 5th. Hutch trailing 4-1. Thatcher's pitch. Ball hit to the shortstop, digs it up. Here comes, they throw to first base, and really close, but got him. And out number 1 is recorded. Scoring that 6-3. That'll bring up Elliott. Elliott, the catcher, played well today. So 1 down here in the inning. Pitch missing, 1-0 the count. Thatcher, a right-hander, and again, he's a junior. Another Thatcher on the lineup. Drake Thatcher, he's also a junior. 1-1 the count, 1 down. Goes the windup in the pitch. Ooh, just about hit him. But say strike, 1-2 to count. A little breaking ball. Slid inside on him. Pitch outside and away. Counts 2-2 with 1 down. In the bottom half of the 5th inning. Ball on the outside. Will it be trouble? Down the line, but foul. Coming back to stepping in will be nothing but a long foul, 2-2 to count. Cunningham got all of that, but it did not drop down that line. Foul ball. Here comes the pitch. Ball hit away straight away into the center fielder. He'll come in and squeeze it for out number 2. So Elliott flies to center. This will bring up Dixon, the batter. Dixon will step in and get set to bat away against Thatcher. Dixon struck out back in the 3rd inning. Pitch in there for a strike. 2 down now in the inning. Thatcher's kicking a pitch. Ooh, breaking ball. In there. That was a pretty pitch. 0-2 to count. Here comes the windup and the pitch. Got him chasing. Did he kick it? Nope. Strikeout is going to be the call. So that's the side is retired. So Hogan strikes out. We go now to the top half of the inning. As top of the 6th is the call. Again, Hudson trailing 4-1. Derby coming to bat.
Just when you thought you were done with taxes, you got a letter from the IRS. Maybe you're being audited, or maybe you filed for an extension and still need some tax help. We at H&R Block are there for you. We don't stop working on April 15th. Our tax professionals are here to help you year-round. So if you have tax issues you need a hand with, even if H&R Block didn't do your taxes the first time around, visit our offices in Hutchinson, Lyons, or Ellsworth and let our experienced tax professionals help get you every dollar you deserve.
Hi, this is DJ Kaufman
and Jeff Yoder
of the DJ Kaufman Agency. Insurance rates come and go, but not so for proactive customer service.
That's right, DJ. As your agent, we'll help you find and personally service your coverage. Instead of handing your file and information over to someone else after the sale, it will stay with us where we'll keep our eyes on it.
There's more to insurance than rate buying. There's proactive customer service. I'm DJ Kaufman
and Jeff Yoder of the DJ Kaufman Agency
in Hutchinson and at djkaufmaninsurance.com. Uncommon options with practical proactive service.
Listen to that. Nature thriving, kids having fun, and memories being made. Too bad it's all happening in your neighbor's yard. Break the cycle of your yard being in the no-fun zone. Call Advanced Termite and Pest Control for year-round fertilization, weed control, as well as grub control. Advance is now accepting new customers for this annual program, and when you call, ask them about their discount. Advance is fully licensed and trained and can help make your yard beautiful. Call Advance at 662-3616, serving you since 1985.
All right, here we go. Leading off the top half of the inning for Derby will be Klima, and he hits a ball to left field over on its way, and a catch is made for out number one. Nice job by Hogan to come over and get to it. So Klima is out number one. This will bring up Searing. One down here in the inning. Ball hit straight away again. Back, trying to get to it. Foul ball hits the roof. Taking in now will be Searing. Searing scored a run back in the fifth. Scored the third run of the game. Got hit by a pitch. 1-1 to count. One down. Wind up in the pitch. Missing. 2-1 to count. One down in the inning. Pitch 3-1 now to count to Searing. Here goes the wind up in the kit and walked him. So Searing down to first base on the base on balls. That'll bring up Braden Horn. Horn scored in the back in the last inning after singling. Scoring after Knox got a double. So runner at first base. 4-1 your score. Ball upstairs and away. 1-0 the count. Derby with the lead. Hutch defense gets set. Boo still on the mound for the Salt Hawks. Pitch pops away, but missing. 2-0 the count. See if Derby wants to get a couple insurance runs here in the top half of the sixth inning. See what Hutch has to say about that with one down. Ball hit to the right side. Long run for the right fielder, and it's going to be a foul ball. Had an opportunity to get to it, but he was kind of shading to the center field and had a long haul for Rodriguez. So a long strike, 2-1 the count. Cruising along with a pretty good game. A one-hitter for Derby and about a three-hitter for at that time for Hutchison. And 2-1 ball game, and all of a sudden, boom. Here's a sky out, and the catch is going to be made by Rodriguez for the out. And the out was recorded. On the, it'll bring up Jace Horn. Searing still down at first base. 2 down. Has 7 on the out. Ball hit down that left field line. It is foul. One to count. 2 down here in the top half of the sixth inning. Derby at bat. 4-1 ball game. Boo steps off the mound. Again, Hutchison at Mays on Friday. You need to get your tickets online. If you're going to travel over there, throw over to first base back safely. Is Searing. No limit on the tickets, but they're not selling them at the door. Ball hits straight away. Pops it up to the second baseman. 40 out, retires aside, and Horn pops out to the second baseman. We go to the Hutchinson side of the inning now as Salthawks come up to bat and see what we're going to get accomplished here in this bottom half of the sixth. We'll be right back.
Hi, this is Rob, and I want to tell you about one of my favorite places in Kansas to get a melt-in-your-mouth cheeseburger. It's RV Drive-In, where they've been serving up fresh food, not fast food, since 1948. They're famous for their burgers, but you can also try their homemade pork tenderloin sandwich, patty melts, BLTs, and so much more. Tuesday, Thursday evenings, Friday, and Saturday, they make their homemade onion rings that are the best I've ever eaten. RV Drive-In, Kansas' oldest drive-in at 201 East Avenue A and online at rvdrivein.com.
Pools Plus knows how to have fun, even at work. We are a family-owned and operated business for over 30 years, with most of our employees carrying over 15 years tenure. Part-time and full-time positions are now available for all sales and service positions. Experience is preferred, but not required, as we are looking to train the right person. Stop by Pools Plus today to see if you are ready to dive into a rewarding career. Pools Plus, 21 East 1st in downtown Hutchinson.
Call us at Pools Plus.
Don't be fooled. The hot dogs at Jackson Meat are simply the best around. Available in different sizes and quantities, our hot dogs are always fresh and have the best flavor. Your backyard barbecue won't be complete without them. Shop locally at Jackson Meat for the finest, freshest meats and treats. Ask about our party packs filled with burgers, hot dogs, and hot wings, all bundled up, ready to go. Jackson Meat, 13 West 6th Avenue.
Experience the difference at Jackson Meat.
Here comes the pitch, and it's hit right to the third baseman. Newquist right to the third baseman, and the catch is made for the out. And Newquist just hit him right back straight to the third baseman for the out on the sizzler. So lining for out number one, this will bring up Boo. Boo steps in. Pitch in there. 0-1 to count. Boo gets set. Ball comes in. Did it hit him? Nope. Bounced into him. Barely missing. 1-1 to count now. Here comes the windup in the pitch from Thatcher. Hit to the shortstop and booted right there, and Boo's on at first base. So on at first base is Boo, bottom half of the inning. So bring up Thompson, the batter. Four-1 ball game. Derby with the lead. They got the lead in the second inning. Hutchinson was able to come back and get a run. There's a hard hit ball. It's a base hit. It'll fall in from the base hit on the right side. Nice hit by Miles Thompson. Advances the runner Boo down to second base, and runners at first and second with only one out here in the inning for Hutchinson. Braden Rodriguez, who had a solid hit, got hit by the pitch as well back in the second. Was able to score a run as he tagged in from third. Showed some speed on the double steal. Here comes the pitch from Thatcher. Upstairs missing. 1-0 the count. So Hutchinson with a little rally maybe started here in this inning. Bottom half of the sixth inning. Runners at first and second. Pitch in there for a strike. 1-1 to count. Turner on deck. Kroll in the hole. 2-1 to count now. 2 balls in the strike with one down here in the bottom half of the Hutchinson sixth. Hutch trailing 4-1 to the Derby Panthers. Thatcher on in relief for Johnson. Pitch missing, 2-1 to count. Base hit would score Boo. Rodriguez getting banged up his thumb the other day. They had to drill into the nail to relieve the pressure. Nice hit ball straight away center field. It's going to be gathered in, and nobody advances. So the sack did not work. I think they could have taken it, but the throw was not on line. But nevertheless, Rodriguez flies out to center field for out number 2. So runners are still at first and second as nobody advances. Here's Turner, who has a base hit. He has had a good hit back in the second inning. Throw over to first base, second base, Boo back safely. As he did not throw the ball, Thatcher kept it. Peeled off the mound like he was going to. And so now 2 down here in the inning. Comes to the plate. Pitch in there for strike. But Turner sizzled one down the line just past the outstretched glove of the third baseman earlier in the ball game. Pitch hit straight back. A high hopper. It's going to be taken by the shortstop for the force at second base. So Thompson is retired for out number 3. We go to the top half of the 7th inning. Coming to bat will be the Derby Panthers. They lead it by a score of 4-1.
Edward Jones, this is Shirley speaking. How may I help you? Oh, hey, Neil. How are you? How was the trip?
With nearly 7 million investors,
It's right here. Hold on one second.
you'd expect us to have a highly skilled call center.
Kevin, Neil Hawley's on line 1.
Okay, great.
And we do. It's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing.
Your local Edward E. Jones financial advisor, Will Thacker, is located at 1441 East 30th Avenue, Suite B. Phone number is 728-1141.
We drive everywhere to help our son reach his dream of becoming an elite swimmer. So we enrolled in the Know Your Drive program with American Family Insurance. It gives us discounts for safe driving, which comes in handy, no matter where his dreams take him. With Know Your Drive, save up to 20% and get closer to your dreams.
American Family Insurance.
Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance agent Travis Rodenbaugh is located at 17. The Salt Hawk Booster Club is proud to support Salt Hawk baseball for this season. The Salt Hawk Booster Club is an important part of Salt Hawk activities and athletics, supporting the Hutch High student athletes all year round. You like Hutch High sports? Then the Salt Hawk Booster Club needs you. Sign up today for only $25 annually and support Salt Hawk sports. For more information, call 620-200-1108 and go Salt Hawks. There's Tanner Knox in the top half of the 7th inning. Digs in and 1-0 the count now to Knox. Boo on the mound still for the Salt Hawks, going the distance so far. 4-1 ball game, Derby with the lead. Hutch has one or more opportunity in the bottom half of the 7th to get things going. Ball hits sharply to the third baseman. Hogan's right there, moves to his left and makes the catch. For F7 brings us back to the top half of the order now. Cade Snodgrass, the batter. Snodgrass grounded out back in the first. It was the third out after being hit by the pitch back in the 3rd inning. He also flew out to center field back in inning number 5. 1-0 the count. Ball pops away from Elliott. Jumps out and gets to it. Boo gets set. Now the flag totally laying limp out in center field. No breeze whatsoever. Beautiful April afternoon, late April. Can't believe we had snow this last Monday. People were mowing their yards by the afternoon. Typical Kansas weather. pitch hit away to the left fielder again. Let's check that. Kinzer Newquist back for the catch, and he'll make it. So popping out to the shortstop for out number 1, or out number 2. 2 down here in the top half of inning number 7. Luke Westerman, the batter now for Derby. Comes the pitch. Ball hit away. This time Rodriguez had to jump on it and gets to it and makes the catch. So 3 up and 3 down. That one to right field. And we go to the next inning. Coming up the bottom half, the 7th, that'll be the next inning. Coming to you, bat will be the Salt Hawks. We'll be right back.
We drive everywhere to help our son reach his dream of becoming an elite swimmer. So we enrolled in the Know Your Drive program with American Family Insurance. It gives us discounts for safe driving, which comes in handy, no matter where his dreams take him. With Know Your Drive, save up to 20% and get closer to your dreams.
American Family Insurance.
Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance agent Travis Rodenbaugh is located at 1714 East 30th Avenue. Phone number is 259-7180.
Forward. Always moving. Never stagnant. Together. Nothing great is ever accomplished without it. At Fee Insurance Group, we've been working side by side with our clients for more than a century. Together with individuals, organizations, and communities, we look ahead to protect the people, places, and things they love. We're Fee Insurance Group. Forward. Together.
During this unpredictable year, the Hutchinson Medicine Shop has taken extreme measures in keeping our customers and our staff safe. We have opened our lobby, but continue to offer curbside service with a mask and a smile. We also can deliver your meds to your home or workplace, and if you live out of town, we can mail them. Kindness, efficiency, and professionalism has never waned. Thank you for getting your meds local. The Hutch Medicine Shop in Midtown.
Cannon Kroll's the batter. He'll step in and hit from that right side. Is the DH today. Kroll trying to get something happen. Struck out back in the 2nd inning. The 2nd out back in the 4th. 1-0 the count now to Kroll. Bottom half of the 7th inning. Hutch trying to get something going, trailing 4-1. Strike call. Counts even at 1 apiece. Second game will get going about 20 minutes after this one, unless Hutchinson rallies back in the bottom half of this inning. It's possible. Strike call. A little hook by Thatcher. Mercer Thatcher. Interesting first name. Has a brother on the Derby roster as well. Pitch 2-2 the count. Cannon will dig in, get set. Counts even at 2-2 with nobody out. Ball hits sharply, but foul. Now back to the right. Count still even at 2-2. Wind up and the pitch. Thatcher's pitch. Hit down that left field line, but foul. Bouncing past Jim Preston. Cannon on a dig in. Two and two count. Here comes the pitch from Thatcher. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So out number 1 is recorded. It'll bring up Cunningham, the batter. Nolan Cunningham, the center fielder, will step in. Here comes the windup and the pitch. On 1 to count. Ball hit, center field, back deep, makes the catch. That pushed it pretty far. Nice job by Cunningham. He's had a couple of big hits for foul balls today. That one was playable, but to the center fielder for out number, again, 2 on the day. This will bring up Kyle Elliott. Last chance here for Hutch to get a runner on. Elliott will step up. 2 down now in the inning. Nobody on. Pitch missing, 1-0 the count. Again, Cunningham with a long fly to center field. Wind's kind of shifted a little bit now, blowing out of the ballpark. 1-1 the count. Elliott, the catcher on today. He's done a nice job. Wind up in the pitch. Strike call. Counts at 1-2. One and two to count, 2 down, 4-1 ball game. Derby on top. Here comes the pitch from the Derby pitcher. Hit straight up the middle, base hit. So there you go. Elliott with a base hit. 4th hit of the ball game. We'll bring up the top of the order now as Dixon steps into bat. So Hutch trying to keep it alive after 2 down here in the inning. Runner alive at first base in the person of Elliott. Stepping in will be Dixon. Thatcher on the mound in relief of Johnson. He's the pitcher of record. Strike call. Carter Boo, the pitcher for Hutchison of record. See if Hutch can manufacture 3 runs here to push it to extra innings or even win it. Here comes the pitch, outside edge missing. Counts even to 1-1. Here's Thatcher's pitch. Hit away, center field on the run. Could be problems, but it will not be. It's squeezed for the out. Out number 3 is recorded, and that's your ball game. 4-1 your final. Derby with 5 hits, 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors. Hutchinson with 1 run, 4 hits, and an error. And we go to the second game of the day. We'll be back with that second game in about 20 minutes. Derby winning at 4-1. We'll be back right after this.